What do YouTube? It is your boys, DJ, back with a special guest, our special friend, Troll. Troll, what's up, man?
What is up?
Folks, welcome back to another episode of the Retro Bros Reviews. Now, before we get started, a couple of quick notes. First of all, if you're new to this channel, do yourself a favor. Like the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below the review. We'll get to it. So another quick thing. The name change. Our name. Frank and I making this for a minute. We are no longer the Retro Bros podcast. It's going to wrap the window. We're going to be known hence as the NCENT. That's what we are. And yeah, like I said, today, Joe and I, we're here to review Royal Rumble 07. So, give a little introduction of the show.
This show comes to us live from San Antonio, Texas. Yes, but not the Alamo Dome. That they would have to wait until 2017 for the Alamo Dome again. They were somewhere in San Antonio, but yeah, this was a very interesting time in WWE.
I have a pulled up here. At the AT&T Center. And 13,500 people showed up for this, and 625,000 people bought the show.
Nice.
So yes, sir. So we got all that. What the hell is that? Huh, that's weird. Anyway, so there was a pre-show match. TNT defeated Lance Cade in the singles match, because I believe Cade and Murdoch were feuding with Crime Time at this time. And before we get started on the pay-per-view, let's just talk about Crime Time for a second. But we don't need to talk about. We don't need to necessarily talk about everything that they did. But them as a tag was so hilarious. I loved it. It was fantastic. And I actually did back those vignettes, and they are hilarious. Let me tell you. My favorite has to be when they go to the phone and they see all the camels. That was I don't know if you remember that.
Yes, I remember. I remember a great deal of Crime Time's antics and all their fun, great stuff. They never won the tag titles, though.
I know, that's
really weird, because 2007 was kind of the era when they just put the tag titles on really anybody.
Right.
So,
yeah. Shit is all obvious for losing his son. And much respect to him for that. Rest in peace, I guess. One of my time segments was when they did this thing with T-Rex. Do you remember that?
Yes.
They were, those of you who don't remember, they were backstage. They were doing what they did. They had like stuff, right? They had like bootleg stuff. And DX was all over the place. There was like a bounty on DX. DX stole the and so DX went to get back in. So they go to Crime and do yourselves a favor. Go watch this. I'm not going to do it. I am not going to do it. But Triple H was saying, the sizzle.
Yes, because Shawn Michaels.
Speaking
yes. Shawn Michaels like, I speak jive. And then Triple H just looked so confused as he was talking to. And then at the end, Triple H is like, "For shizzle, yeah."
and, then, like, and they literally said, "Okay." Like it was awesome. So get back in the picture here. The first match on the card was the Hardys defeating Eminem, which is Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro, and good opener. The Hardy Boys reunited around this time, and this was before the big incident. Called the incident with Joey Mercury in the ladder, which
Now this was after. Wasn't Joey wearing his face mask thing?
I think he was. Yeah.
That happened at Armageddon.
Yeah, Armageddon. Basically, what happened was Jeff Hardy did like leg drop off the top onto the ladder and broke. And when I say broke, shatter.
Yes, it was like a seesaw.
God,
they've done that spot before.
Like a faucet. And it was horrible. It was horrible. Glad he's okay.
Yeah. Well, it was a better match than what they had back in December when it was December to Dismember.
Yeah.
It was, this is the weird era of Jeff Hardy's back and Matt Hardy's back. They weren't on the same brand. They started teaming back at Survivor Series, like as a one-time thing, but then it was like, hey, we can still make money off of these guys. Let's just keep on teaming them up. And then they won the tag titles eventually. But it's like that weird era of like, oh, Jeff Hardy, he's clean. He's not doing drugs right now. He's getting popular. Oh, wow. Everything's coming up Hardy. And this was also Matt Hardy, where he was like, I will not die. I am here. Guys, please notice me. Please. I'm going to be an ECW champion next year. I swear.
And reviews that want to see what Frank and I of December go back. Metro Bros number 29. We did this episode a year ago. And so it's been a minute since we've done it. It's been about a year. December 8th, we did that pay-per-view. And we did the reviews. Our thoughts. Go check it out. The pay-per-view mess. Go see what you think. Next month, Bobby Lashley.
Oh, dear God.
S like count out to retain the ECW title. This was. Yeah.
We are in the dark 2007, I think, for the most part, ECW wise, is the darkest timeline. Because we go from Bobby Lashley, who has no personality.
Right.
Granted, yes, he does have the big match at WrestleMania, but there's no hype around him being ECW champion at that point. And then he loses the title to Vince McMahon, gets stripped of it. Then Chris Benoit happens. Joey Mercury wins the title, and then Punk eventually wins the title. Johnny Nitro. That's right. It was Johnny Nitro, and then he changed it to Morrison, and then dark timeline. And then we also have to deal with freaking Test here, who was, oh dear God, Roddy Magoo.
But a couple things. They did try with Bobby Lashley. We were trying to get him as the next.
They tried, and then he started speaking.
Yeah, I know.
Hey guys, I'm Bobby Lashley, and I'm gonna beat you up. I'm big and tough, and I'm an ECW champion. Woohoo!
He's from my neck of the woods, right here in Colorado, Springs, Colorado, which is not that far off. not that far away, maybe a 2 hour drive. So anyway,
You say your name is Finley and you like to fight. I'll say your name is Finley and you are a bastard.
no, you're bastard. That's how you say it. Bastard.
I'm gonna beat you at WrestleMania, Umaga.
Yeah, what?
I'm gonna beat you at WrestleMania, Umaga. I'm gonna do it for my friend, President Donald Trump. Stone Cold's gonna be there.
Yeah. The fact that he got a Trump endorsement, that was just
I'll
cherry on top. Anyway, yeah, he retested. Oh, by the way, we did get Do-Rag in 2007. Do-Rag Vince.
Do-Rag Vince was something else. And then he blew himself up.
He called Johnson a word that we will on stream.
No, if we said that on stream, we'd be canceled really quickly.
This video would not
No.
He watched that. Booker. Tell me he didn't just Johnson. What?
What did I just hear? Man, this man's gonna sell the company to some TKO company one day, man. I swear to God. And then today he actually did sell a lot of shares of his company today.
We're gonna take a detour for a minute. There's some news. So NXT. Actually, so SmackDown is the USA.
Yes.
Raw potentially going to FX. I don't know if you saw it.
I think it's just going to streaming.
And NXT is going to CW.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a CW. We're gonna have Say Network. Question though. Do you think NXT going to affect NXT going to CW? It's really a sport. How many people watch CW?
I think a lot of people. SmackDown used to be on the CW. That was the good era of Smack. They actually kind of topical to the pay-per-view. I'm pretty sure SmackDown was on the CW during 2007.
Was it?
So,
I think so. Let's see, I don't know why. I'll pull it up on my.
I think it'll definitely help because not everybody has USA Network, but I think a lot of people have at least some variant of the CW.
Let's Friday nights.
But we know that the CW won't have the NWA anymore.
I'm trying to see here. It's not serious about broadcast. So it was on the CW. You're right. From September. It started on ESPN, and that went from August 26, 1999 to September 1st, 2005. September 9th, 2005, 15, 2006. They were on the CW. Yeah, the CW. And September 20, 2000 to September 26th. I'm sorry. Let me try this again. September 22nd, 2007 to September 20, 2008. They were on. They say there's the CW, but also says my network. So I'm thinking maybe the network.
So I thought when I started
No,
watching,
no, hang on. September 22nd, 2006 to 2006, 2008. That was the CW. My network, I guess, is an affiliate of CW. So that's nice. I'll show you what it looks like. It looks weird. Share screen. Just to show you guys. I don't think we'll get because we're using Wiki for Pete's sake. But do you see what I'm seeing? Right here.
yeah.
Right there. And that's what I was.
When I started watching when I started watching regularly, which was early 2006, it started off on my network TV, and then one day it just switched to CW. So maybe that's just like a New York thing, because I do remember at some point them hyping it up being on the CW when it was already on the CW for me. I was like, oh, okay, woohoo! It's still here, guys! Yay! Woo!
I live in Colorado. I don't really remember the switch. I remember going to Thursday to Friday. I remember that. That was a deal. But I don't remember. I don't remember that. I remember when they did something with that dude, Palmer King, which I don't know if
Paul McCannon, he's the network executive.
and
And then he got bullied by JBL. And then he left.
But yeah, so there you go, folks. NXT, CW, Raw going to, and SmackDown USA. Fox, nothing. So
that's their choice. Well, they're also not getting the NWA anymore, so the NWA is probably not going to CW.
Yeah. So wait, the big problem, the big controversy is that they snorted cocaine on television.
Yeah, I mean, you can't exactly do that on network television. Can't exactly go. It might have been fake cocaine, but it looked really real.
Now,
they're just cutting the guys like, oh yeah, that's good cocaine.
I'm confused because Godfather, all about, and that's
it's a different time. This is 2023, 2024 by then.
Yeah. I don't think cocaine is that big a deal as to can't have that at all. It's so I don't know. If somebody was, they were joking about like the R word, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. That's no. If they were joking about, using the N word, okay, that's or the other R. Okay, that's enough. But it's coach. And probably wasn't even. It probably wasn't even. So why?
I mean, I think the NWA just did this to get more attention on them now that Tyrus isn't their world champion anymore, and people stopped caring.
By the way, what I just said there, but I just don't think it's that big a deal. And I watched this documentary today called Dark City, which they take a look at a specific comedian and their rise and then downfall. It's like the Dark Side of the Ring, which I know you've seen.
Yeah.
So they do Dark Side of the Comedy as well, and they were talking about Carlos Mencia and how he had like incredible rise, and his in my opinion was ridiculous. It was over something so stupid. And it made me mad inside the Carlos because it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So he got canceled because he stole jokes out of comedians. That's it?
Yeah.
That's it. Are you kidding me? Look, I'm not condoning stealing anything, jokes, money, whatever. But stealing jokes is like the least offensive. It's the least offensive, right?
Yeah.
It's a joke. Jokes get told and recycled and retold and all of that. Why are you flipping out that he stole somebody's joke? It's just, and then people are like, well, it wasn't that big, but if he was just what? Making people laugh? At the end of the day, that's his job as a comedian to make people laugh. It doesn't matter if you joke first. Once you say it, guess what? It's their game. It's open season. And I just don't agree with people saying he did wrong for doing it. He wasn't. Because, spoiler alert, I tell jokes, and they're stolen jokes. Should I be careful for that? I'm sure Shro should Shro be careful for that? I don't
please, God, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. I haven't done anything.
Hashtag cancel.
No. See, this is the video that's going to get the most views now. And they're just going to catch on. They're not going to watch anything else. They're going to be like, oh, this Tro guy, he must,
what the hell?
We got to cancel him. He steals jokes.
No, but it's just ridiculous to be so offended by it. What do you think?
I think it's stupid. You got to find a good reason to cancel somebody. Stealing jokes, not exactly the best reason to cancel somebody.
Right.
So come up with something better.
Yeah, and then people would just own up to what it would be fine. What? Up to what?
If you try to pass off the joke as your own, like deny that you stole it, then I could probably maybe see it. But
I don't think he's the. He just doesn't go out. Yeah, that's a joke. He just goes out and says it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back here. Sorry for that. That was just a stupid situation. Anyway,
we gotta get back to Batista.
Oh,
we gotta get back to the Rumble.
Batista retains the World Heavyweight Championship. If anybody was surprised on this, by defeating Mr.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. They tried this thing, guys. They were trying. You can't fault them. All you can do is give them a platform to try.
This was. Do you know how bad Mr. Kennedy's 2007 was? This dude wins Money in the Bank.
And then loses it.
They think that he's hurt, so they make him drop it. Turns out he's not that badly hurt. Okay. And then after the Benoit situation, he says, Mr. Kennedy does not do steroids. And then he gets popped for steroids. And then he goes from being Vince's illegitimate son to getting lambasted on television by Vince. So, what a 2007 for Mr. Kennedy. And then he hurts John Cena.
Mm-hmm. That was in October.
That was in October.
Yeah. Didn't he also hurt?
He eventually hurt Randy, and that's what kind of led to him getting fired.
That was when that whole Denver Nuggets versus LA Laker.
Yeah.
And look, I'm from Denver. I'm signing. I know that the Denver, Colorado. I'm from Denver. I loved him. I'm signing with him. In my opinion, Denver didn't do anything wrong. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, Denver screwed Denver.
Denver's not a bunch of bitches. By the way, no, we're at the end. But because Gunther actually has comments about so we'll get to those. Next was John Cena defeating Umaga. I believe John got busted open in the match. And this was a very brutal match. And how funny is it? Years later, which we just talked about.
Yeah.
John Cena faced and lost to Umaga's Solo Sikoa.
It's Solo Sikoa. Sikoa.
No,
look, I just call him Solo. It's easy to say that.
I call him Hans. Just kidding. But, this was a great match. It was very brutal. I would have loved to see him championship. I don't think he had the Intercontinental once, I believe.
He actually had it a few times.
Okay.
I think he had it. Did he have it here? I think he might have had it by now. Because I know he went. I think he went into WrestleMania with it, and then dropped it to Santino, and then won it back from Santino at some point.
Let me see. He's in 2006. He started winning streak against the Raw roster, guys, Shawn Michaels, blah blah blah. Trying to see maybe
not. Because I know he wins it before WrestleMania because I'm pretty sure he goes into WrestleMania with the IC title. But I also know that Jeff Hardy faced Nitro.
So on the 19th episode of Raw, one of those named Vince McMahon representative for about 4 years, blah blah blah. Immediately after Saga, Mr. McMahon gave an Intercontinental match against Jeff Hardy, in which he won. Blah blah blah. So yeah, he did go as a champion. Oh God, him too. How many times was he champion? 2 times.
Yeah.
He was champion. Who else did he beat? Wait.
He beat Santino for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he either beat him at a random Raw or at Night of Champions. It was probably Night of Champions now at Vengeance, I think, is when he won it back. That was a dark sided show.
The second episode of Raw, he beat Morello to gain the Intercontinental Championship. And then he turned face after that.
Yes, he turned face for like a week or two. After Randy Orton and Carlito pushed him a little too hard, and he was going to do it with a Samoan thing in the corner to Cena, but then he did it to Carlito instead.
Yeah, I remember that.
They did it. It was he tagged with Cena for like a week, and then like 2 weeks later, he was back to being evil. Yeah.
Man, that would have been
It was a fun one-time tag match.
So he had 4 kids. One of them is Zilla Fatu, who's reportedly from a professional reality of wrestling as of December 2022. I'm in a mistake. because Solo is not his son. He's Rikishi's son,
Yep.
Uso's brother.
Yep. I don't think Umaga had any children.
Yeah,
But he's related, so it's like the whole bloodline thing.
Yeah, Umaga had 4 kids, and one of them had Booker T wrestling show, whatever. Anyway, continuing. Any thoughts on this?
Thought it was Umaga's best match.
It might have been, although
I mean,
his Extreme Rules match with Jeff Hardy,
that was good.
Yeah,
but this did wonder for Umaga because he's still coming off his first loss, which he still looked strong in. I mean, it was a roll up. It could have happened whenever, but it was Cena, and they kept him strong. They used the ring ropes,
to choke him,
which I think was smart.
Right.
And then it's not like they were burying him. I mean, for God's sakes, the dude went on to have one of the biggest matches at WrestleMania.
Right.
He lost, but still.
I'm sorry.
I said he might have he lost at WrestleMania, but they kept him strong here.
Yeah.
And they just kept the momentum. He didn't really fall off until he got probably busted until he got popped once.
And
some point.
The next match is the 30-man Royal Rumble. Entering at number 1 was Ric Flair.
Woo!
Entering at number 2 was Finley.
He loves to fight.
At number 3,
Kenny Dystra.
Kenny Dystra.
What is he doing here?
Number 4 was Matt Hardy. Number 5.
He will not die.
Wait, what?
He will not die. He will not be eliminated.
Number 5 was Edge. You thought you knew. Number 6 was Tommy Dreamer. Number 7 was Sabu. 8 was Gregory Hell. Number 9 was Benjamin. Number 10 was King. 11 was Punk. 12 King Booker. Hang on. King Booker.
And I'm going to stop you for one thing because you didn't say Gregory Helms' name right. You have to say it, especially back in 2007 when he was still champion. A year ago, he won the title. You got to say it like Gregory Helms, baby. I'm gonna lose my title to Chavo at No Way Out.
At number 13, he's super.
He's crazy. He's super crazy.
Number 14, Jeff Hardy. We had nothing for that. Number 15, Nintendo Sticks. It's the Sandman.
Oh no.
16, Randy Orton.
Hey.
What?
There's nothing you can say. Hey, there's nothing you can say.
True. Number 15, the whole effing show. Rob Van Dam. Number 19, world's largest team, Viscera. Yeah. Number 20, we just talked about this dude, Johnny Nitro. 21, Kevin Thorne, the Empire guy. 22, how do you like it? Hardcore Holly.
Hardcore Holly.
Number 23, you think he's cute. You think he's sexy. He's Shawn Michaels.
It's San Antonio's own. Representing DX.
Or the masterpiece, Chris Masters. 25. Ooh, Chavo. I did. Yeah. Number 26. 1, 2. You hear the clock?
It's MVP.
26 MVP, 27 spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Carlito, 28. He's not the good. He's not the best. He's the great Kali.
Oh dear God. 2007 Kali.
Number 29. He's the Miz. And he's meh.
No, actually back then it was hoorah!
Oh, God.
Hoorah, guys! Come on, hoorah!
You should bring that back.
Oh my God, I would love him so much. Hoorah!
Welcome back. Hoorah!
I'm the chick magnet. I used to be on the reality show.
The real war.
Chris Benoit got mad at me because I ate chicken over his back. Thankfully, that's not the worst thing he could have done to me. Kick me out of the locker room. He could have done much worse.
He comes in and number 30. Number 30. Gong.
He's the Undertaker.
That's right. It is the Undertaker. Now, that's what it is. Ric Flair is eliminated by Ed after 5 seconds in the match. Finley is eliminated by Shawn Michaels after 32 minutes and 32 seconds. Nice round for Finley. He loved to fight. Here, Kenny Dykstra was eliminated by Ed after 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
Oh, I just remembered something about Kenny Dykstra.
What?
So he was trying to get himself into rated RKO.
No,
he wanted the rated RKO to be Randy, Kenny, and I guess the old for Edge. I don't. Oh, it's Finley saying Edge's name. Odge, hello, Odge, Odge. I want to fight you. Very thick Irish accent. Odge.
I want to fight you, Mike.
Yeah, he wanted to be part of
Irish.
rated. He wanted to be part of rated RKO, and they said no. Get the hell away from us. You suck. You were just in the Spirit Squad. We're gonna pick up this this Dolph Ziggler guy.
Right.
See what he does.
Party is eliminated by Randy Orton after 8 minutes, 5 seconds. Edge is eliminated by Shawn Michaels after 44 minutes. Tommy Dreamer is eliminated by Kane and Sabu. Tommy Dreamer lasts 41 seconds. Sabu lasts 5 minutes and 7 seconds.
Sabu goes through the table that he set up.
Yep, that was him. Gregory Helms by King after 60 seconds. Shelton Benjamin is eliminated by Shawn Michaels. 22 seconds. I guess there was some stopping.
Yeah, he's been stopped twice by Shawn.
He was eliminated by after 13 minutes. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, that was back-to-back years that Shelton Benjamin's been eliminated by Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. CM Punk, best in the West, is eliminated by the Lee.
Oh dear God!
Greatest in the world. And he's seen 27 minutes, seconds. King Booker, eliminated by Kane. Wait, what? Oh, they eliminated that thing. After 9 minutes, seconds. Super Crazy. You're eliminated by RKO after 4 minutes. Jeff Hardy is eliminated after only 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Randy Orton is eliminated by after 27 minutes. Chris Benoit by the Great Khali after 17 minutes. It's a huge number. Rob Van Dam eliminated after 15 minutes and 7 seconds. Viscera is eliminated by Chris Benoit, CM Punk, Edge, Hardcore Holly, Johnny Nitro, Kevin Thorne, Rob Van Dam, Shawn Michaels, and Shelton Benjamin. After 6 minutes, 20 seconds.
However, will someone beat them?
I'm sorry?
Every year, you know, the commentators are like, "Oh my God, how is anybody going to get Big Viscera out?" And every single year, it's the same tactic. They just team up on him.
Basically, yeah.
What do you mean? How they're going to get him out? He hasn't won a Rumble. He's been in how many? Of course, he's not going to win.
Same with Big Show.
Well, Big Show won the 2000 Royal Rumble. I know The Rock says he did, but he didn't really win. Big Show really won the Rumble. Big Show won the Royal Rumble in 2000.
No.
His foot, Rock's feet, touched the floor first.
You know what? Sam?
They did
great.
You know, but they even did a segment years later when The Rock's like, "You know what? You were right. My feet did hit the ground first. You should have won that match." They all tied it up. Big Show won. That is my opinion, and I'm going to stand by it. And he also won the 2004 Royal Rumble.
How about this one? Nitro is eliminated by after 6 minutes and 18 seconds. Kevin Thorne.
Ironic.
Right, that's right.
Oof.
Kevin was also eliminated by and he lasted 15 seconds. Hardcore Holly was Great Khali at 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Do I have to say these for how long they lasted? I'll just say who eliminated him. Shawn Michaels was eliminated. Undertaker. 4 minutes and 11 seconds. That's how long it lasted? Wow.
Yes.
Chris eliminated by RV after 3 minutes. After 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Chavo was eliminated by Khali after 6 minutes and 4 seconds. MVP Vontavious was eliminated by at 7 minutes and 2 seconds. Carlito was eliminated by the Great Khali at 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Great Khali eliminated by the Undertaker at 3 minutes and 25 seconds. The Miz eliminated by the Great in 7 seconds. Damn.
Ran right in, ran right out.
Facts. And final. The Undertaker was eliminated by nobody. He lasted 13 minutes and 15 seconds and won.
Taker wasn't working that night.
Not really.
Easy night for that doesn't work for me, brother.
Facts. I think the person that had the hardest was Edge. Because he was in the 4 minutes.
He was the Iron Man of the match.
Mm-hmm. And there you have it. That was. Oh, shit. Black. There we go. That's here goes. Anyway, yeah. That was a Royal 7, folks. And thoughts?
I thought it was a great match. I thought having Taker win it was just one of the final caps that he needed in his career. Like, he hadn't won a Rumble before. He hadn't even really. I guess he was the final two in 2003, but other than that, he hadn't really been deeply into a Rumble
Right.
before. So, and then having the crowd be like, "Oh, we want Shawn Michaels to win," because he was also doing it for Triple H and DX because he still needed merchandise to sell.
They did that. The Royal Rumble thing a few times. I remember with him in 2000, and like he's like, I need to win. I need to go to WrestleMania.
2011.
I'm sorry.
That was 2011. No, was it 2011? No, it was 2010.
That was 2010.
Yes, 2010.
Yeah. Because 2009, they had that classic WrestleMania 24.
Greatest match I've ever seen in my life.
Facts. 2010, they had their, which was just as good. So yeah. There you go. Pay-per-view was the last mistake was the highlight. I mean, if you watch it, just go ahead and watch it. Because that match was fantastic. And I was going to see, I can't remember. I was about to go off.
It's really a two-match show.
It really is.
Which is kind of, I mean, you can probably watch the opening match, but it's kind of like whatever. I mean, it's just normal Hardy stuff, and if you want to be depressed, you can watch the second match too.
I can't remember what I was okay. Well, guess we'll say. True. I'm gonna guess on this review.
Of course.
Yeah, man. There will be a change. But Frank will be back. We'll be back. I'm sure Troll will be back.
No, I'm done. I only signed up for the Retro Bros part of this podcast. I'm taking it. It's mine now.
It's FNC, not FNC.
I am taking the trove from the Retros Bro podcast.
Ooh, that's a bar, actually. What the fuck? Taking the trove. That was a bar,
Sorry. I'm the next John Cena.
You're the next John Cena. Hey, you know what's next from AEW?
Top 10 rappers Eminem's afraid to fight.
Dude, you know what's funny? I was just talking to my buddy Wes today. We were talking about that movie 8 Mile. Great movie, classic. And those ending rap battles, just and the guy that he grasped in that thing, that he beat, destroyed, turned out to be an Avenger and a Falcon. Little history. Here you go. Until next time. I'm CJ. He's Tro.
Yo. Did I?
Folks, we'll just see. Folks. Thanks for tuning in.